Hey everybody, welcome back to Tuesday Night Cocktail Club. I can't believe a whole week has gone by. You know, you go about your business, you're walking the dog, you're going to work, you're taking out the trash, doing your adulting, and the next thing you know, it's Tuesday night, it's time for a cocktail. I'm ready, I hope you're ready too. I've got a great drink. Tonight, we're gonna make a kamikaze cocktail. This is a cocktail from the 70s, the disco era. It's got some echoes of the 40s, but it's really a great drink in the new improved version I'm going to show you. It's got some vodka in it, the V word. That's a dirty word these days, but I'm going to talk about that too. It's really a delicious drink, and we're going to talk about the history. We're going to talk about how to make it new and improved and crisp and great for fall. And so stay tuned.
Tune in every Tuesday for fresh recipes and tips for the home bar. Remember, this is the exclusive cocktail club with no paywall, no dues.
Okay, so the kamikaze cocktail. This drink comes from the discos of the 70s. I actually discovered it because it was in the New York Times crossword puzzle a few weeks ago, and it was a K drink, and I couldn't even think of it, but I eventually got it. But it was really invented as a shooter in discos in New York and LA, and then it became a bar drink, elsewhere by the 80s. And so that's where this cocktail came from. You know, all of the pre-prohibition cocktails, a lot of them have been improved and we do new versions of them. But we celebrate those cocktails. The 70s drinks really are forgotten, and maybe, they shouldn't be, and maybe we should revive them and improve them like some of the other drinks. The thing is, it does have vodka as the base spirit, and vodka is definitely out of favors these days. It was very much in favor in the 70s. It was a cool thing, I think, perhaps because of the whole James Bond thing and the best bar martini with vodka in it. But it was definitely in favor then. It is a little bland. When I drink this drink, I think maybe I should make it with gin, but I'm going to stay true to the spirit and use the vodka. The vodka I use is Reka, but whatever. The other thing about the drink is the name kamikaze. It's Japanese for divine wind. And of course, it's famous for in World War II, the kamikaze pilots would dive bomb American warships, and that's where the name comes from most recently. But historically, it even goes back further. Apparently, in the 13th century in Japan, there was an invading Mongol empire coming and attacking Japan, and a typhoon came and wiped out the Mongol fleet. And so there was always this reference to a divine wind. That's what kamikaze means in Japan. And so that's why it was used in the 40s. And basically, that's why it was used in the 70s, just because it was so dramatic and powerful and impactful. And so it was also, rather kitschy too and kind of fun. So the shooter was invented. That shooter had vodka, lime, and triple sec. It was very sweet. We're going to make it a little more sophisticated here. I'm adding cucumber to it. And there you have it. So let's do the build here. And I've got 2 ounces of vodka. Like I said, I'm using this Reka vodka from Iceland. But then I'm also, instead of the triple sec though, I'm going to use elderflower liqueur, which I think really gives it a different edge to it. And so it makes it more sophisticated. And then you add in the lime juice. And so here's 3/4 of lime juice. Of course, the recipe is in the description. And then I did forget and did this slightly out of order. You also want to muddle in a cucumber in here. So I'm going to muddle in a cucumber. I'm muddling in 3 slices from a Persian cucumber. And so here's my muddler. Ideally, you would do this at the start. Okay, so now I've done my muddling. And then you've got ice here. And everybody's favorite part, I'm gonna shake it. Give it a nice shake. And I'm gonna do my double strain into And then just one pro tip here for you. I like using these Persian cucumbers. They're less bitter than other cucumbers, and so they're really good. Um, it's a good choice. I do those 3 slices. You can do 4, I guess, and that's what I muddled in. And then I have my garnish here, which of course is the cucumber slice. Um, so it kind of brings home that the cucumber flavor. Boy, that is a delicious drink. Um, I always say this, but it really is good. Another way to make it, instead of using the 3/4 of the elderflower, you can also just use orange curacao too, or triple sec. Triple sec's a little sweeter. On your first sip, you do get that lime. It's really delicious. You get the cucumber herbaliness somewhere in there too. And then you get the alcohol at the end. The lime brightens it up. It's all really a nice cocktail. It's very easy drinking, I would say. It's not necessarily somebody who shuns from a martini or an old fashioned or something. Everybody, I think, would like this drink. And it's kind of boozy. It's got almost 3 ounces of alcohol in it. Anyways, like I always say, don't take my word for it. We have a voice of the club here, club number 004.
Honestly, would you order that in a bar?
Would I order that? Could I get it by the gallon? What's my question?
There you go. I mean, do you like it? What does it taste like?
First of all, I also, by the way, I just have to say, I like the pickle. I mean, that kind of is like, is a winner?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Even better, it's a cucumber. I like the cucumber because...
All right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Because it does have cucumber in there. So it's a Cucumber Kamikaze with elderflower liqueur is the one you have.
Wow. All I can say is I'm just a humble guy from San Francisco, and I'm drinking this fancy drink.
All right. So what do you think of the reviving 70s cocktails?
Personally, I think the 70s have had a really bad rap. Brutalist architecture, lousy music, disco. This is one argument in its favor.
All right. There you go.
And there you have it. So please like and subscribe, and share these drinks with your friends and family. Bring everybody together with these drinks, and I'm looking forward to next week. Anyways, thank you for joining.